Hello and welcome back to my channel. So if you followed me for a while, you will have seen this old video, which I'm gonna put in a corner somewhere, about a stone, an expensive stone. As I recall, $190, and how I only ended up with this. Which, don't get me wrong, the color is great, the sand is not. Um, and I've held on to it because if you look here, there's also a bit of color, and there's a bit of color here, and then if I go reverse, there's some color here, there's some color here. So I figured there's probably something in this stone that warrants further exploration. I just couldn't get to it. Well, now I have my Dremel, and I should be able to slice it and see if I can find a proper color by inside that will allow me to make a gem. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing this week. We will see if indeed there is something. I do like the color here, but I don't know if there is something under this black. So I'm going to cut. As you saw, I already had started with in another way, but now I'm going to do it proper. Slice here, and that should be, that hopefully will give me some color, and if not, well, at least I will be able to remove this part and work on it by itself, which is something I wanted. I didn't want to work on it, but I wanted to see what was under and probably put it in the jar of pretties, because as I said, this sand is not coming out, it's too thin, which is unfortunate because this is gorgeous color. So I will slice and I will come back to you and we will see what it looks like together. And I am back. I just broke it, so I just to make sure I actually I didn't see it. I didn't watch inside yet. I mean, I do see there's some color here, so it's interesting. But let's open it and see. And okay, so looks like there's actually a color bar here in the dark-ish, which seems to be mostly blue-green, and then under that in the light, it looks like there's multicolor, and actually does look the best here. So, well, and based actually on the pattern, I do think that it might look similar to this. I won't know, but this is going down, so. Okay, so I will need to check, but looks like I will be able to make a stone. I feel like this bar might be on an angle. Actually, I think it's wait. I think that the flash of color that we see here might be part of that bar. And then the other one, the blue green that we see here, I think also follows here. So yeah, we should. I'm gonna get rid of this. I might actually try to. It's gonna be very much precision work if I try to remove this, and because I can tell it's not giving anything, and it doesn't lead anywhere. I might, I might lose that shiny color, even though I would like to put it in the jar of pretty. But I might try to do this one first, because first I'm not, if it doesn't work, I'm not losing the pretty color from the other side, and also because I do think this is better. Actually, we see the color bar. Oh, can I show it? Just here, just here. There's this color bar that seems to be there. So I have to check, because this is very nice color, and it is on kind of a dark backing, so it might be better. It's just I need to check if I can remove this before. But either way, I do see that there's the color bar there, and actually that color bar, so here difficult to focus, but you see that there's some flashes there. Here, I do believe that it goes around and it expands into this. So it might actually even be better to just lose this. Problem is it's dark on the lower side on the here, and then you go and here it's darker on the upper side. So that's something that needs to be considered carefully. But geez, I've had this stone sitting in my things for what, 4 years at this point, and I thought it was kind of a gunner. I might finally make my money back on this one in terms of value, of course, not in terms of I've sold it. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna come back to you once I've decided. I do think that here is gonna be a loss, so I think it's better to play for this. The thing is, this dark is not as much, and I'm pretty sure this dark goes up here. Sorry, it goes up here. So decisions, but I'll start working on it and cross my fingers. Anyway, you'll have frequent updates as my guest. Yes, so yeah, well, I'll talk to you soon. Popping by quickly just to show how it's going on this stone, and we're starting to see the color pop here. This is the previous bar, but yeah, there the color is starting to show a bit. There's still a way to go, but it's overall promising. And there's a hair. Overall promising. So I'll keep going and hope that it's gonna keep working this well. And I'm back for another mid-work update. So that's what I've got right now. So the color is good. I just need this putch to get out, and I don't know how deep it goes. If it goes at least this deep everywhere, it's gonna be trouble. Yeah, I think actually this putch is gonna be the death of this stone. But there's a chance that I might be able to get actually to maybe slice and get a small gem here, and then something else here. So I will keep going, but I just wanted to get the color on record before I did anything that might damage it. Wish me luck once again, and I will be back hopefully with good news. And I am back. That was a lot of hard work, but I got to a point where I'm satisfied. Here is the stone. So obviously there's no color here. The black putch completely beat it, so this is gonna go. I think actually there's a small part here that has no color, so it's still gonna be a, if I had to guess, 1.5 carat stone, with pretty nice color. I don't know how much it would be worth, but I'm thinking we might be looking at the $60 or $70 price point, which is not so bad. I mean, it's not directional. The color is actually fairly strong. I would say it's probably a B3 or B4. So yeah, not bad. The bottom, remember there was a bar here. That's just turning into nothing. So it's not gonna be double-sided for that, but it doesn't matter. What I'm thinking of doing is working on the other one before I fully finish this, and then I will see if I have the potential for a pair, or if I should make them different. So that's gonna be next week, or not. Might not be next week because I do feel like my finger are a bit damaged at this point. So it might be 2 weeks until for the other one. I would like to let my fingers heal, but yeah, I'll work on it, and hopefully it's. I mean, if it were a nice pair, would be nice. Could be more could actually improve the value of this stone. You know, like I said, $60-$70. If I have two like this, I think it's not unreasonable to go up to 175 instead of 140, 150, or whatever. So yeah, and actually, you can actually see the difference when it's on the black versus when it's not. Um, Although it's not so much on the black. So yeah, nifty little stone. As always, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things, and I will see you in the next one.